Couple seconds. Butts.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing, David. It was perfect.
See? See? I told you. I told you.
It was perfect. Like, you need to watch the stream this real quick to catch it, but it was perfect.
Oh my god.
Literally, the first audio that comes in, butts.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
As soon as I transitioned over, that was the first thing. It was beautiful. I'm not even mad. I wasn't going to be mad, but if I was going to be mad, I'm not.
If Eric tunes in, he'll be proud of us. The first thing we said.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Special Sat Pack. And I say special because, yes, we've been doing Sat Packs for years, but this is a special one because this is special. It's special.
Because we had transitioned over to Mondays, but this week we're doing a Saturday as well.
Because we need to finish 2.x. We need to. We must. We gotta. And we will. I mean, unless things are going to hit the wall here, which doesn't seem like that's the case, but we'll see. The night is young. Things can go wrong.
God damn it. I was doing mini Cactpot and your invite came up and I almost declined.
First of all, how dare?
I'm trying to get mini Cactpits.
I'm trying to invite us all to a party so that we can start doing stuff. So, we have two directions that we need, or we have two different branches that we need to complete tonight. So if I understand correctly, we are already ready for the next MSQ piece, which is the Chrysalis.
Correct. No. It's Steps of Faith.
The Steps of Faith. Oh, we did do the Chrysalis. We need to do the Steps of Faith. Okay.
Yeah. Remember, we got owned the first time.
Yeah, because I didn't understand the instructions.
Oh, right. That's right. The tear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So yeah, we have the Steps of Faith, and then the MSQ is literally going to slap you in the face and tell you to stop and do as Crystal Tower. So then we also have to do the Crystal Tower.
So.
All right.
And then we have 17 hours of cutscene, after which you'll be in Ishgard.
So
yes, I guess I'm exaggerating, but lightly.
So I guess you're gonna. What is your expert opinion on how we need to tackle this? Because I think both MPX and I are ready to do Steps of Faith. We are there. That is the next quest, so we can do that.
Okay. Well, my expert opinion is let's go ahead and do the Steps of Faith, especially since our fifth has now joined our voice call.
Root.
Yeah. Let me transition to a proper class instead of Rude Mage.
I mean, Rude Mage is a proper class. Was it the one you want to bring? Maybe not, but it is a proper class.
Well, actually, technically, we do have the ability to swap between 3 people for tank.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to stay healer. Because I do not want to be taking the Steps of Faith.
That's ominous.
I am going to basically be... Okay, yes, ready, check.
Yes, ready!
Rude boys, unite!
Do we need a tank? Because I'm heal right now.
I'm tank.
It's a 2-2-4, so we're going to be picking up 3 stragglers no matter how we arrange this.
Okay.
Alright, well, everyone marks ready, so... Firing up.
Let's do it!
Steps of Faith.
That healer auto queue. 2 healers guarantees as we get to the front of the line.
And then we wait on that stupid DPS.
Hey, be nice. He's literally right there.
Yeah, we always wait on the one Deeps who walks away from his computer because he's been waiting for half an hour.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other piece. And not all of us are on PS4 where we get the lovely chime reminding us to pay attention again.
Oh, fuck. We get to fight a dragon.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's only that boy. Okay, so...
It's a big boy, but it's not the biggest of boys.
Is our tank in tank stance, the other tank in tank stance?
Yes, the one in cutscene is in grit.
Okay.
Oh, also, that is apparently Kirito Dark Bloom.
No. Okay. But I'm going to be off tank. Yay! I don't have to be the beating stick for today.
Big word of note. If you notice, it is a large creature.
Mhm.
It has a large stance, and it walks down this walkway.
Mhm.
So guess where your body should not be?
In
On
the
his
front.
feet.
Around his feet. Thank you. Yes. All right, let's do it. Come on, Kirito.
You're the one in tank stance, sir.
Kirito,
Kirito?
start the fight.
Kirito?
Get your kitty toes on, working, man.
Sir, I'm not in tank stance. You are in tank stance, sir.
Kirito? Hello?
You know what?
Hello?
Hello,
Uh-oh.
sir.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
No. He just
Healer
went
first
in
fall.
there.
I was gonna force somebody's hand.
So, yeah, stay away from the feet. And if you are melee DPS, your best place to be is under his tail.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I should have
Hello.
been more clear on that. Also, if you need to get close for any reason, like for these million ads, they'll also be kind of congregating around the ass end. Oh, that's not the button I want. That is. Apparently, my white mages have different buttons on different characters, and that's confusing to my brain. I think Kirito was tanking the ads instead. I mean, whatever.
Well, can you tank the dragon?
I mean, it really doesn't do much because he just kind of runs up and does what he needs to do. Honestly, there are a couple of spots with what are known as dragon killers, which are spears that can do massive damage. But if you don't know what you're doing with them, you can waste them. So I would recommend that we do not do them, and hopefully we have someone experienced who does. Because I know what to do with them. I'm just fucking bad at timing.
Ow.
Which I guess is less knowing what to do with them, in a way of speaking.
Something so big, it's hard to get in the right place for attacking.
Arg. Really need to fix that.
Fix what?
Locking onto NPCs versus...
Oh, yeah. Well, and it doesn't help that, A, you have a bunch of NPCs that are literally chasing his ass, and B, that he's so big that unless you're zoomed all the way out, you have to get some weird angle to switch target back to him.
Iceland, that doesn't sound good to stand under.
It's just the right area.
Okay.
Yeah, he's currently trying to take down that first set of wards, which or second, I guess, set of wards. Yay, stun! So once again, as well.
Oh boy. I think some people are trying to do it.
To do the spear.
The spear and maybe the cannons.
Well, the cannons they'd have the spear. They literally have to run up that spiral staircase on the right.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it since nobody else is.
Okay. The trick is you got to be very careful and make sure you do it when his torso is under the marker, is on the marker. If you do it too soon or too late, it's wasted. The second one is actually harder than the first one. The first one's the easier of the two. Make sure it's torso and... Nice! Well done, sir.
Oh, I'm being attacked. See me.
Are you being oppressed?
I'm being oppressed.
Okay, get
I
your
don't-
ass back down here. I can help if you're down here.
Ah.
Here, have some heals. That's me helping.
And my small tiny cannon is gone.
Punch guard people, do the punch guard. Save me.
I can't fucking angle. Angle. Okay, there we go. I got him.
Oh no. No.
I don't have problems targeting this
Okay.
guy. I just have.
He's at 17%. We're actually doing really well.
I'm gonna do what we do in Monster Hunter. Smack the crotch.
We're gonna lose this set of wards most likely, but we also are very, very. This is easy money from here. We don't even need the second set of dragon killers. Just regular DPS to him.
Does a Deeps want to limit break?
We could probably finish him off.
Yeah, I just saw caster limit break go off.
Yeah, but it looked like it hit the ads rather than him.
I think I hit him.
It hit
His
him.
DPS took a pretty sizable drop.
Hooray, we win.
Oh god, I'm on his crotch. Zifus, I'm giving you the thing. Cause fuck Kirito.
Really? I gave mine to Keith though.
I don't know. It's just
I mean, once we got going, he seemed to be doing what he was supposed to, with his job. I saw Vishav paying attention to him. So
Having to run all the way.
Yeah, we.
actually, you don't.
Oh.
If you click on Steps of Faith on the right hand column
Oh,
and you click Leave, you're good.
because we completed it.
Yep.
Ah, hey, you're waving. Nice.
Well, I'm taking a scenic route. I'm gonna enjoy this view.
Okay, well, enjoy the view. God.
It's beautiful. Why would you waste it? Why would you waste it?
because it's a waste.
Okay.
Because do you know how many times I've taken that scenic route?
More than enough times. Also,
No, the
broken
baby
bridges.
dragons are leaving.
Who are the other people here in this cutscene?
Ishgardians?
No, the ones that aren't Ishgardians.
Ishgardians?
Different as Guardian?
Two people with glasses?
I mean, it's possible. I know on some of those cutscenes you do get your party in there with you.
Well, no, that was any. I don't think there was anybody from our party. I don't think so.
Hmm.
It's like the actual cutscene. So it's like, who are these characters? I've never met you before.
Maybe they're alternate-ish guardians.
Alternate as Guardian.
Ishgardian light.
Don't think I've ever met a potato Ishgardian.
They do exist.
I'm sure they do, but I don't think I have either, actually, now that I think about it. They tend more towards Hyur and Aura. And
Oh,
Illidan.
wow. I thought they were
Yeah.
mostly Ellison.
No, there's definitely Aura out there. I mean, granted, they tend to be more like side of Heaven's Ward, rather than like main front and center. But remember, this is also the expansion that introduced the Aura.
Right.
You would think there would be a bit of a crisis of faith.
The Aura
Yes, in some
being
ways.
basically Dravinian lights.
Yes.
You would think so. You would. But nope.
But nope. Nope,
But nope.
We'll find out on the next episode of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I'm just
Ooh,
gonna
now I
put
want
a-
another theme song for it.
Something J-pop.
Oh,
not J-Rock, J-Pop.
Oh no.
Actually,
That's
no.
that's what the
Considering the musical talents behind the game, it could be pretty interesting.
yeah.
Well, I know that Shadowbringers there'd be a Lahi moment.
Honestly, you know what would actually be truly badass is if they get the black mages involved in the score for Endwalker, because you know there's going to be some epic moments that need that kind of sound.
Okay, so now that we've concluded this trial, how far do you want me to? Do you want me to go until it forces me to go Crystal Tower before we go Crystal Tower?
We can switch over as soon as you guys are ready.
Okay, let me go
I'm
ahead and
ready.
turn in this quest.
Okay. Because yeah, I think you have literally maybe one whole quest left you can do before it literally says, "Nope, you're done. Start doing Crystal Tower."
Oh, hey, I found great googly moogly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not to mention, I think it was told that there were some prerequisites that needed to be done, and I'm not sure I've done them.
The only one I can think, the only prereqs I can think of is Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
I mean, to do
Oh,
Crystal
he's talking
Tower.
about the quest to unlock
Oh,
that type of thing.
I mean, it's not bad. It's a little um bit of runaround, but it's not bad.
All right, where do I start?
Uh, yeah, Mordona. It should be over at the weird researcher campsite to the east. The Saints,
Well,
researchers of
it's a
Saint
question
Panache.
whether he got the first NPC in the quest line that points him in the right
Oh,
direction.
that is true.
I think that's still
Um,
in Mordona.
Yes, it
it
is.
would
It's
still
in
be
the square.
Mordona, but Legacy of Alag is what the quest is called.
Searching. There's only so many blue people here. Uh, I will find you. I assume. Blue people, where are you?
Of course, you might have already gotten it. I mean, it's in your quest log.
Um, no, I only have one quest in my quest log at the moment. That's on fishing.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
hit
here's
that.
an easy way to test. Pull up your journal, click on complete, and then on the third, go over to the third symbol, the kind of like a bronze Q,
Uh huh.
and then on the drop down, go to Chronicles of a New Era, the Crystal Tower, and do you have literally anything at all in there?
Okay, yes, I do. I have
What do you
legacy,
have in there?
that legacy one you mentioned before.
Okay, and that's the only one you have?
Yes.
Okay, go to the campsite I was talking about earlier, the researchers of St. Kanash. You're
Okay.
looking for the NPC Rambros.
I am right above him.
Because your next quest then is sanding it down, which is available from him.
I'm just gonna keep hovering right here, sir.
Talking to him. Deliver payment to Goldsmith's Guild. Okay. Heading to Udal.
No.
I shall not teleport. I do not have meet the requirements.
How do you?
Hmm?
How? How do you not have? Ulda?
No, because I'm still zoning in.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't qualified to accept a new teleport because I'm still completing my last one.
Ooh, now I gotta speak to Biggs. Biggs, tell me your wisdom.
Tell me your secrets.
Yeesh,
By the way,
Card.
I finally went above 1,000,000 in gil. I now have a million gil.
Yay,
Yay.
you're a gillionaire.
I know how to hoard my wealth. Yay!
Yay for hoarding wealth.
We slayed the dragon, but the dragon was in us all along.
Avarice.
Believe it or not, I'm flying in the air.
I believe it.
Believe it or not, Eddie's full of hot air.
I mean,
I also believe that.
I drank some Pepsi before we started, so
I see you, Kugamato. Don't think I don't see you.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
where are you, Wedge?
So how are you liking the motorcycle?
I like it. I like it more on my other character because that speed boost is just not to be discounted.
Yeah.
Found Wedge.
And when my other character starts progressing further and starts getting into Stormblood, I'm going to like it a lot more even then. Which I really need to do because my blue mage is 61, and I need access to some Stormblood mobs.
Why is there a color marker on the ground?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
They're
You
back.
can do that outside of raids?
Yes.
Yep. As long as you're in a party, you can use them.
Okay, that's interesting. Now I have 2 of these things.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
What are you talking about? Are you
2
hallucinating?
MSQs.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah,
yellow
that
one.
happens in a couple places.
There's now a yellow one.
You're hallucinating, clearly.
No, I'm not. There's blue. Let's see
Where's
it.
blue? I see a lot of blue crystals. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Which one? Which blue crystal are you talking about?
It's not a
This
crystal.
looks
It's
really
a
pretty.
pillar. It's a column, right in the
Oh.
middle of this fate.
Right in the middle of the fate.
Excuse me, you lunatic follower. I am trying to talk to my friend Wedge.
Right in the middle of the fate. Yeah, no, you're clearly hallucinating. I'm looking at the fate, and there's nothing here.
Mm.
Kids, this is called gaslighting.
There's a 4th one, and it's purple.
Grenade!
Are you just putting them down at random now?
Again, I'm not seeing them. I don't know what you're talking about. Where are they? Show me. Show me them.
No, I'm not going to show you them. I'm going to live in my paranoia.
Man, I knew that would be David's last words one day.
Oh boy. I am actually going to pop off for a bit, and by pop off I mean mute, and go to the bathroom real fast.
I think he's running away due to paranoia. I think that's all it cover.
Take a bio break. You'll feel better when you come back.
Ew, he didn't even mute himself. Gross.
Gross. Oh god. We're not that kind of stream, David. Jesus.
I sure as hell hope not.
Ah,
Oh
stream.
shit, that goes against the terms and conditions.
We're not that kind of stream. I didn't mean to make that funny, but I did.
And yet you did. You did indeed make that pun. Well
Ah.
done.
Ah. I'm happy. Oh, there's more Blue Quest. Damn it!
Yes.
Yes, there is more Blue Quest.
It just keeps going and going and going until it stops.
Yep,
I don't
because
want-
now you're on Performance for the Ages. After you complete that one, that's when you get Labyrinth of the Ancients, which is part 1 of 3.
This is my fault. I knew it was my homework for the week,
What?
and I forgot it.
Why?
So,
Why New Gridania?
because that's where it told me to go.
Did it?
Yep. That's a
Oh,
positive.
right. Yeah, you have to go to you have to go to the markets first, and then he sends you elsewhere.
For my homework for the week, I did manage to get my armor to 50, and then my carpenter's at 40. So, I'm almost there.
Nice. Yeah, on my other character, I just barely got all my crafters to 50 plus yesterday. Although I have not yet finished the Akatl storyline, so I'm gonna have to actually go back to that, even though.
Yeah, I still have all my Beast Stripe quests to finish. I'm making good progress, but I'm not done with them yet.
The ones in Realm Reborn are much slower than the ones in the expansions. You'll start leveling through those real fast.
Good to know. But in the meantime, I'll have to continue focusing on what's on the Realm Reborn ones.
Yeah, you're a little ways off from even the first of the Heaven's Ward Beast tribes.
Although the crafting one is going pretty fast because of the nature of that one, so at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a race. I don't like races.
Not even when the reward is something that you want.
Absolutely not. A race of pressure is even worse.
And when if you fail, you can't get what you want.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. Not a fan. Not a fan. Help, help, I'm being ambushed. Ah, somebody stabbed me in the back. Leave me alone. Searching, 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 searching. Cutscene. Yes, yes. Thank you, disembodied voice, for your many words and making this quest slower. The only consolation is I get to ride my mount, which is the best.
Oh, the one that you've had only for a week, and if something were to happen to it, you would kill everyone in the room and then yourself?
Yes, I would cast meteor if anything were to happen to my mount.
Go with Ultima.
I'm not that good. I know my limits. Back, I say.
Don't tell me she's going to start using an axe.
Why don't you ask her?
Mm.
The demons of my gut have been evacuated. Also, no!
Why the second one? Why the second one?
Why
They're
the second
here.
one? The paranoia is getting to him.
Apparently.
No!
David, are you okay?
No!
I
They
mean,
keep
yeah,
following me everywhere.
I guess asking if he was okay was an obvious answer, so that's my fault for asking.
Yeah, that was
Very,
on you.
very low, very low standards there, sir.
We have the fangs! And it's Biggs and Wedge. Good job, Biggs and Wedge.
Omar Quesadilla.
I'm sorry, what?
Omar Quesadilla.
Shenanigans fighter?
Uh, that's somebody's name. And he's a ninjar. 51.
That's sad. All the worst ninjas I know are named Omar.
The worst ninjas or the
All the worst.
there's walls here.
There's walls everywhere.
Uh,
Don't smile at him, my character. He doesn't deserve your praise and your good well wishes.
He doesn't?
No, not at all. My player character is supposed to be an asshole, and he does everything the opposite of that. It's upsetting.
Ah,
Blarg Blundersnatch?
Once this cutscene is done, I think I'm ready.
no. You still have to come way out here.
Damn it!
I see you,
You should
sir.
know it's the final cutscene because it's the final cutscene.
You'll know it's the final cutscene when it says Labyrinth of the Ancients is now available.
No. Okay.
Yes,
Why is it not called the Crystal Tower?
because
I-
the entire
because
thing
it's-
is
Yeah.
called-
What?
the entire thing is called the Crystal Tower.
Also, what are you talking about? What bodies?
Ones that hit the floor?
Oh, hi, Mark.
I see you, sir.
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up?
Cake.
Yes, indeed.
It's a lie.
No, this cake is very clearly real. I see it. This cake is not one of his delusions, one of his paranoid delusions.
Ooh, pretty. Palpable. Palpable.
Also, why is your fat chocobo have like the partisan's crown?
This one. This is the fat black chocobo. I forgot where I got this guy. It's just he just has it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just curious why that would be a thing.
Though many speculate that the chocobo is in fact no chocobo at all, but a heretofore unseen spirit or demon of Dravanian dark wood. Of Dravania's dark wood.
Oh,
That's what it says in fat black chocobo. So maybe that's why.
the
But-
fact that he's secretly a demon.
Possibly. I mean, normal fat doesn't have it.
No, these are the world's worst doors.
Are they? Because they're pretty effective.
Yeah, except that when you try to open them, they break. Now you can't close
so
them.
like Zelda keys.
Like I
They're
said, effective.
Like, and in the rubble. Like, what if that stubs somebody's toe?
Well, I guess
These are-
just don't stub your toe.
These are shitty
If
doors.
you think that's scary, wait till you get to the security system. Or were you talking about the security system?
I can't fly here.
I mean, these.
Nope.
Yeah, I think
You
I don't
couldn't
know.
fly here.
I am talking about the security system.
The lines with the diamonds.
Yep,
Okay, yeah, that's the security system.
that's what I'm saying. These are the worst. I mean, they do a
Well,
good job.
They
in
were intended to seal it, not to be used as a revolving door.
I mean, in that case, if
They were
that's the
not
case, then
intended
yeah.
to be breached.
Get on with it.
In the eternal Monty Python fashion, get on with it. That's actually fairly. Oh, nope. It's not placed well at all. It's cattywampus.
Hey, there's only so much that can be done about that, sir. It's not my fault that they decided to make them go at a weird angle.
Also, hello, little cactus. You don't look like a cactus at all.
Wait, Lil Cactus? I'm
Yeah,
a
Lil-
huge fan of him.
Let us tell you stories, little cactus.
Yes, I must tell you your stories so that you can write them down, and I can read your journal later. But no, you definitely look like a potato, not a cactus. And
Now it's open.
Yay! Yay! I can
Welcome.
see you. You made it past the security systems. All right, so we're gonna do the usual.
I'm
Oh.
in a cutscene.
You are indeed. Let us know when you're clear.
Okay. Well, I might be fighting some things before that. It depends on
Okay.
where I am in this quest.
Fair enough.
Try to relay as soon as possible.
I appreciate that.
Also, Wally, is this your first time doing Crystal? Oh wait, no, you can't. This is not your
Yeah.
first time. You're already in 3.x stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I remember when Crystal Tower was not required to advance.
Yeah,
Yep.
while we were waiting, I went to go grab my next story quest, and I got stuck in cutscenes.
Fair enough. These things happen.
At least we took care of of the anti tower.
Right,
I
this
can't
is
wait
my
until we
fault.
get there on the stream.
Divine blunder?
The best kind of blunder.
I mean, that kind of defines a lot of things. You're gonna have to narrow that one down.
Blasting speed.
Okay, freak.
All right.
Now we're just waiting on
Yep.
Cosme.
We're just waiting on. Yep. Yeah, Cosme. That's what I was trying to say.
Cosme.
Don't mind the big soap bubble.
Oh, David, I forget if I told you, but the PS5 was delayed a couple of days, so I might get it tomorrow or I might get it Monday from
I
looks of
think
it.
you mentioned to me that like it might be Monday.
Okay.
So I
I
figured
got
it's like as soon as you said that, it was like, okay, probably delayed.
I got the notification today that it's in Phoenix this morning, so I don't know if that means it'll be sent to the UPS store tomorrow or Monday. But either way, almost there.
Which, for those of you just tuning in, uh, this is a PS5 that has been attempted to order for essentially the last year.
Yep. Finally did it. Courtesy of PlayStation Direct. Finally did it.
Which I'm actually tempted to get one, but at the same time, I would literally just be playing 14 on it anyways.
Yeah.
But with
Well,
better
no, that's not
graphics.
true. That's not true because I'd also be playing Intercession.
You mean no? I don't know that game.
I can't remember what they called it. The Yuffie chapter.
Oh, Integrate.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll probably be the first game I download and play on it.
The first game I download on mine would definitely be 14.
Okay, then that'll be the first new game I purchased and play. The rest will probably be so I can play. I will see what graphical updates exist for my pre-existing games.
Yeah. Well, and obviously I doubt very highly that you're going to switch over to PS5 when you have been playing on PC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 gameplay will still be on my PC.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing I'm looking forward to is being able to play even some of my PS4 games on high fidelity. Now that I'll have PS5 and the 4K TV to play with them. Ha ha ha! It's gonna be so good. Oh, that'll probably mean I'm gonna end up replaying Kingdom Hearts 3 at some point very soon. That's all that means.
Suddenly, it's such high fidelity that Mickey actually reaches out of the screen and grabs your wallet.
Yeah.
Oh!
But Mickey,
Enter my cutscene.
I already gave you my Disney Plus money.
All right, let's run one of these again. All right, looks like everybody's ready. Let's do it.
Boop, boop.
We're not doing Steps of Faith. We are doing, nope, not Stormblood content. Realm
Nope.
Reborn. Labyrinth of the Ancients.
I'm excited.
Now, if you look at the table over on the right,
Oh shit!
you'll see we're waiting on a lot of people.
Wow. Okay, so this is okay. What am I in store for this? Because I thought this was gonna be another dungeon.
This is Alliance content. This is a 24-man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay,
It's
you
going to
mind
be
if I take
3
it?
full parts.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, I do mind.
Okay. So
Party.
I'm anxious. This is the first time I've played with a party this size in any MMO.
Also, did they rework it so it's now only one tank?
Yeah, it's 1 tank, 2 healer, and 5 DPS for each alliance. That's
Oh.
why it's 3-6-15.
Well, no, I just remember back when it was still like 2-2,
2-2-4.
2-2-4
Yeah.
times 3, and that was technically overkill.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So which alliance are we filtered in?
We will see momentarily.
Okay.
We obviously have multiple new people.
Because we're all watching the cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is intimidating.
We've got a new Dragoon and a new Black Mage.
Nice. And,
Oof. Okay. Come what may.
and we
We
are
are C.
C.
So this is going to be the first place where I actually use those waymarks for real. There's a section where it is important that we each go to the correct area. And this part just kind of follow the crowd. We got to take down the areas one by one. So first is the West Wing.
Yeah, I just want to reconfigure my HUD here for a second.
Move the Alliance bars to somewhere logical.
Somewhere out from the center of the screen.
Yeah.
So.
For this area, the big secret is when fighting, try and stand on the green tops.
Oh man, I am slow. Okay, I'm coming, sprinting. Okay.
Because the ground floor and even the upper step can get flooded if these battles take long enough, and they will on the boss that's in this area. Oh, let me come over here and make sure you stay alive. Okay, see that purple goo? Don't be in it.
Yeah. It is.
And the purple goo will raise up a level. Okay, but not if we kill it too fast.
Oh no, I'm heavy.
I think you're perfectly fine
There's
the way
a
you are,
guy.
David.
Oh, I was diseased.
Oh. Okay, well then I give you penicillin instead.
Ooh, a greater demon.
Oh no, it doesn't seem so great to me.
I kind of agree.
Stop being so slow, sir. We come over here and join in the holy spam. Okay. Single target, no holy spam. Alright, and then through
Oh, wow.
here.
I was not paying attention to my balance.
Oh, yeah. Pay attention to your balance.
Wrong one.
As long as they're all being beat up. Once upon a time, you actually did have to make sure that the alliances were all targeting correctly. Nowadays, it's just make sure everything dies. And as I mentioned before, the greens are the safest places in these rooms.
Yeah, well,
If you can pull
can't
it off.
really do much at the moment.
Yeah, like I said, if you can pull it off. Alliance B is dropping. That's always fun. But their healers are still alive, so I'm not going to cry too hard. Albeit barely in one of their cases.
It seems like our alliance is just fine, so I'm busy covering
Yeah.
their ass.
Our alliance is doing just fine, so I'm mainly worried about us. If I can heal it in my party, I'm okay. Because I can't click into Alliance B, so I'd have to sit there and left and right controller button through. Okay,
I'll
this is
take
where
care
it gets to be a bit of a pain in the ass.
I'll take care of the covering other people's asses if you can, focus mostly on our crew.
Yeah, absolutely. Biggest trick to him is you're going to get ads. They need to die, and they need to die quickly, and they need to die preferably away from him.
Okay.
If you have any control over that whatsoever,
I'm
away
trying
from him.
to pull them away.
Oh, that was nasty.
That hurt.
We get some healing going. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got some healing.
Alliance B dropped one of their healers.
Their healer is back up. Looks like the res spell went off. Oh, we got someone diseased. Let me get with that. Got two.
Oh no. Help! Help! Help!
What?
That was
Why are we
painful.
taking infinite fucking damage all of a sudden? I don't understand. I've never seen that much damage go off in these.
Apparently, people are just focusing on Dargan.
And aren't pulling the... Oh, they're not pulling the little bastards away. Okay. Other healer is... Did the other healer release?
Yeesh.
B is in trouble, because their second healer released.
Alright,
And I've got hysteria. This is fun.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. Walk it off.
I'm trying
'Cause
to.
I can't recover it for you.
God.
Should I just use the teleporter?
Yeah, you use the teleporter. And then we go over to now the East Wing.
Okay.
Which means now the time has passed if anyone was going to make an Aaron Sorkin joke.
Oh, hey, somebody's dressed up as Minfilia.
Oh. Oh. People always dress up as Minfilia or Ida. No one ever dresses up at... Oh, shit. Right area. Sorry.
Okay, going right.
Go right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah,
think
do
we need
not
to
go
split.
left, do not go center, go right. We are in Alliance C. Alliance C goes right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've seen people screw this one up pretty bad.
Okay, well, he's in Alliance C, so...
I put the markers at the door, so we should be okay. As long as we got at least 5 people in each one, we'll be alright. Because we need 4 people to stand on the stupid platform.
Yeah, the first time I did this...
Everyone else go up.
Okay.
We need...
Alright, I'm staying back.
Yeah. This is
About
perfect.
thing?
We got random person who should not be in here. Baron, go ahead and go up so that you can DPS.
On it.
Should I handle
And-
the ads?
Shit, we don't have enough people. God damn it. Someone up here.
Demote? Am I demoting myself?
Yeah, demote yourself. We need 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
4
this
on each
guy
one.
has no idea
so-
what he's doing. It looks like he's panicking.
While we're on the platform, we can kill the Dira. But yeah, we need to make sure we stay with enough on the thing. That's why it's necessary for the mechanic. Okay, ours is dead, so we can chill. No, back up here. Guys, we need to stay on here so they can do theirs. Oh, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. A, that's A.
Okay. Whew.
I'm an idiot. Sorry. I counted in wrong order.
It's too far. I can't smack it.
Yeah, we can't smack it. We have to wait for them. All right. Sorry about spazzing a minute ago.
It's okay.
It's been a while, so.
Yeah.
We understand that we're in the battle now. Well, it's okay.
Okay. So this one. Okay. The big roller. I'll take healing the pot. So everybody else just worry about DPS. Cosme, you're our primary healer for the party, so I can keep the pot alive.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get over here really quick while everything's peaceful and drop a med 2, but I need to get back pretty quick. Just in case he starts tethering him.
Oh, it's a big bitch.
You ain't going nowhere, little dude. You stay right here, fully healed, and don't do shit.
Lionsay is running into some issues.
Oh, no. Fully healed. Immune. Oh, no. You back the hell off. Sandman? Someone assisted. Thank you, assistance.
Yeah. I'm guessing stop the ads more than anything else.
At this point, you should be safe to burn him down if he's not invulnerable to you. Oh, there we go. Open the treasure chest. Oh, someone already did.
That was
Shoes.
me.
Shiz.
Shoot.
Oh my god, shiz. Let's get some shiz. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Before I get us DMCA'd.
That'd be an honor.
Dark Drew Noir and Noir free.
Clear the walk of fire. That sounds pleasant.
I think that's supposed to be Norfrere. Frera. Dark Brother.
Ah.
Jump.
And whoop.
And skibbly boop. And shoobity boop.
Ow, my knees.
My shins, they sting.
Ah!
Hey.
Sir, this is a Denny's.
Guy, could you stop?
Actually, no,
That's ours.
that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly
ours.
normal to break your shin at a Denny's. Alright. Kill the Visagos. Priority is if any bombs other than that center one spawn, kill the bombs ASAP.
Okay.
Like this one over here.
This
that
one.
just spawned.
I handle the Visagos. I'm just gonna bring it over here for a little bit.
You're gonna bring it home where it's supposed to be?
Close to it, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
why
was
aren't
about
those
to be
bombs
very
taking damage?
concerned.
Why is that bomb not taking damage?
The center one, ignore.
Don't finger.
Ah, okay.
Oh, hello, hello. I have Hertzies.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't think everyone was doing their job, and I think other alliances' bombs are going off.
I mean, like, I do have cooldowns. I popped Aurora, which
What
is
just
my.
happened?
There's a lot of AoE damage happening.
What just happened? Why is my shit not working?
Okay, user, I have needs to defeat you.
Okay, now we hit the bomb. Or oh, the last Visago.
Yeah, last Visago, and now bomb. Now
Now
the bomb
bomb.
goes boom in our kind of boom. We control the boom. Excellent. Yeah.
That was a bit of ouchies.
All right. Is this the one I think it is? Is this shields?
This is shields, I believe.
Okay, so we're gonna definitely need to mark this this area too.
And he started the fight already.
Are you kidding?
It looked like he did.
Now
And
he did.
start-
Oh no, this isn't that one. This
Okay.
is he drops meteors when he gets ready to do his big move. Get the hell under his meteor to survive, or behind his meteor. Put the meteor behind him and you.
What about the ads?
Yes, ads definitely. Meteor between him and you. Meteor between him and you. Meteor between him and you. I didn't get to the right one. Okay, I'm okay now.
I did not choose the right one.
Neither
that
did
one was
I.
pretty close.
Me and Congo.
Yeah, you have to be
Buddy.
careful of. Oh shit, that hurts. Okay. It's no pressure. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's
That-
big pressure. It's a big pressure. Why am I the target of like everything going on right now?
Because the one tank is dead.
I'm dropping a meteor literally right here. Because this is going to be the smartest, safest one. Oh god, thank god. Okay. Taking a second here. Actually, no, just everyone release. Honestly, everyone freaking release.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, wait. Open C. Oh, it's an onion mask. That was messy. But it's okay. We're alive. Most of us. Some combination of us.
Not even once. Yay!
Now we're at shields, I believe.
Yeah. Which this is where we need to definitely 100% prep for that.
Oh shit, this guy looks
So-
intimidating AF.
See? Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me?
Somebody started it.
They started it, not everyone's fucking here. This is a guaranteed fucking wipe. Already.
Okay, so I should just release.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying earlier, is to release.
Okay,
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I was in the cutscene and I was thinking,
Oh, yeah. And we have people standing in the fire like idiots. That's helpful.
okay.
If you're on our team, stand over by us. Stand over by me and Cosme. Or be ready to stand over by us.
Uh-oh.
If
Iron
you're
Claw.
melee. Oh god,
Are we talking
I'm
about this?
seized. I'm seized.
That's why I did. That's why I'm doing that.
Oh, not yet. Almost,
Uh-oh.
but not yet. Alright, now, everyone to the platform. Everyone on our team to this platform. Where me and Cosme are. Faster,
Oh,
faster.
Nope.
Okay.
Shit.
Hold pulls so we can set up and explain. Thank you, sir. Bree, and we are C. There's somebody with us that really should not be with us.
Some people just really don't fucking pay attention.
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, I had to admit I was confused the whole time in that last one.
Well, that's because we couldn't, pause to explain because they immediately started the fight.
In Ironclaw coming over.
All right, kill it, kill it, kill it fast. And it's dead. Megiddo Flame, that's not it. Just don't be in it. Ancient Flare, move, move, move. Go home.
Oh,
Okay,
no!
we got enough.
I just need to get
Alliance
inside.
B lost a couple people, but at least the entire it wasn't a full wipe. Now we wait for the other two to handle their ads. All right, back to party.
Well, we should be able to finish it off if
We've got a
they
new
suffer.
claw.
I think he'll flare once more.
I was gonna say we may get one more. It's not a guarantee that we get two phases of it, but we may.
Megiddo Flame.
I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed that he pops off the second one.
Should be it. Ancient Flare.
Flare.
Back to C, 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 back to C. We got enough. We got enough. And what our party is the one who has had 0 people drop this run. I am proud of us. I am proud of us.
Especially for those that aren't on chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out who to give it to. Am I? Okay, I was seized.
Yeah, I was like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. Yes, good job, all.
Yay!
I'm giving it to the Black Mage, Syndra.
I'm gonna split and give it to Dark Drew. I feel like they're all worthy. I don't want to bunch up on one person because I feel like they're all worthy and deserving.
Yeah. Faded copy of Hudis, need.
Oh yeah, I should definitely pass, and pass. Because I'm not gonna need any of that, so I will pass it all.
Yeah, I actually have those, so I don't need them.
All right,
I
I'm
like
gonna go ahead
this,
and
just
hop
simply for the
down.
graphics of it. So
What's that? Oh, the Fuma.
yeah.
Yay! I got a comm.
And
I got 1/3 of the comms.
I got nothing.
Cutscene!
Dead.
So of the 3 people, 1 gave a comm.
I don't know if I got any comms because I wasn't paying attention.
It should be in your chat log.
Yeah, if you didn't turn off system and notifications, it'll be in your chat log.
Well, it's going to be a while.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true.
Concern. I swear, as soon as I turn deeps, no comms. As soon as I turn tank, no comms. I'll turn white mage, no comms.
Well, first of all, how dare you? There are 2 healers in this party right now.
No, I mean
Are you
like
trying to steal
it
our comms? Is that
no.
what you're doing here?
I'm just trying to say is if I switch to healer, I will not get any comms either.
You see this, Cosme? Yeah, he's trying to steal our comms.
Instead of moving on our territory, maybe we should break his line.
Yeah.
We're definitely getting copyright strike for that one.
Nah, no notes were actually sung. It was just snapping.
Snapping is illegal.
First of all, how dare?
Oh snap! So we got there's multiple levels to the tower, right? So we got a couple more to
Yep.
come up.
There are 3 sections. After this quest, there is another quest, which is more information about, the tower, and then is the quest for the second piece.
Exposition.
The exposition. What a show. Sorry, I kind of had to.
It's okay. Time to go speak
I don't
with
see. Well,
somebody.
the fastest way would probably be that. Yeah, I didn't get comped, so.
Eh.
Oh, right. No flight.
Yeah, no flight in this little mini section. And it's very clearly deliberately done. Because if it wasn't deliberate, why would they put the sky barriers over the entrance to here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you guys are doing those quests, getting ready for the second part, I am going to take a quick bio.
Alright. Carp Man.
I died twice. So I'm gonna get my stuff fixed.
Yeah, dying twice isn't all that bad.
I mean, after the first one,
after the first time, it kind of loses its luster. Unless we're in like, what rules are we running on? Are we running on Log Horizon rules where there is no rules?
So did we only need to do the first part of the Crystal Tower or the entirety of it?
I have to do the whole thing.
Ah.
I have to do all parts of the Crystal Tower. Yeah, it's like, are we on Log Horizon rules? Or it's like we get infinity revives, or are we on Sword Art rules where you die in a game, you die for real?
I was just going with reality. I mean, by the time you hit the second death, it's probably not that big a deal anymore.
I mean, if we're doing Log Horizon, it's like we lose memories.
Yeah, because how do you represent people losing XP every time they revive? Oh, I know.
I haven't watched Log Horizon yet, but that's a thing. That's one of the gimmicks.
Yeah, so they can't die because people when they started being in the quote unquote game world, a lot of people tried to escape by committing suicide. But it turns out you can't leave. Like the game just revives you like you would if you were playing it. But the amount of
Wasn't that in Log Horizon? Wasn't it that like they have like several hours of kind of like this reliving everything and suffering through being reborn too?
No.
No.
You go to the moon.
You go to the moon, which is the moon server.
Yeah, the backup server.
Okay. What was it that I was thinking of then? Where it's like it's literally like it actually like really screws with your head every time you're reborn.
I don't know. That sounds
can't-
familiar, but I can't think of the exact one.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to think.
no.
Maybe.
That's the
And this is,
twist.
I
Or-
think that might have been dot hack.
Okay, yeah, it's been so long since I've been dot hack. That might be it.
I don't
never-
think it's dot hack. Because
Yeah, I don't think so either.
as you should be well aware, Sanger, I'm not familiar with dot hack.
True.
Hello, Nero.
But yeah, that was the big reveal of season 2. Is that because it's so the amount of memory you lose every time you die is so minuscule that you don't notice it, and that's what makes it scary.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about dot hack now?
No,
No.
Log Horizon.
Log Horizon.
Oh, I don't remember that plot point. I don't know. It's been a while. I need to rewatch Log Horizon at some point.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
one of their friends, I can't remember his name, but the guy that's in charge of the
Krusty.
big, yeah, Frosty. I remember he had
No,
a name.
not
for it.
Frosty. Krusty.
Krusty. I was like Krusty.
Literally named after Krusty the Clown.
Yeah. Their friend Krusty, who's the leader of the big PvP guild, has died so many times, and that he's started to notice like little gaps in his memory.
Like he doesn't remember what type. Like
He remembers that he had a cat, but he can't remember anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not even your recent memory gets nullified. It's some random memory.
Any part of your memory.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that is
random.
scary as shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
It's so subtle that you don't notice it. He says that he's because he's died like dozens of times by that point, that he's only just started to notice that there's gaps in his memory.
Yeah. Other factors. Since the deal with Funimation finally did go through, the whole Crunchyroll purchase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of hoping that that they put like what they were going to be doing the first time round with the partnership by having Crunchyroll be subs, where Funimation does dubs. But with some of the notices, it sounds like they're trying to go for a unified platform, which
Yeah, why wouldn't they do that? Just Crunchyroll is the famouser of the two and actually has a functional platform. I mean, they should just platform everything.
it's not as functional as other things because I hate to put it, when your various different language subs are still there, even though you may not be able to play them, and it
Yeah,
just fills up the bar.
It sucks compared to other places, but it's better than Funimation's.
Admittedly, like the one platform I absolutely love because it's actually kind of very uniform, and it's not part of the deal, is High Dive. Also, none of this is sponsored, everybody. None of this.
Yeah, none of this is fun.
I don't know High Dives is that much better either. It's a little cleaner, but they also have less to work with, which is in their favor in that case.
Well, they tend weirdly enough, High Dive has a lot more older
Crunchyroll.
stuff.
Feel free to sponsor it.
High Dive,
Yeah, by all means, feel free.
But
Yes.
right now, no, we're not sponsored.
High Dive. If you want to watch anime, High Dive.
Well, I have a subscription to High Dive because it has a bunch of older anime, specifically older mecha anime.
I only ever subscribed to High Dive to watch Domestic Girlfriend, and that was it.
Ew.
It was good.
Really,
Weird, but good.
we know your taste, Eddie.
You know what? You know that doesn't mean shit. Shut up. It was a trash.
Everybody knows Eddie's taste is consistently trash.
No, it was a really good anime. It was a trash fire, but it's one you want to watch.
An entertaining trash fire.
Exactly.
I still stand by my stance. I will never tell anybody that they are not allowed to enjoy something, but I will tell people you're not allowed to call something bad good.
I mean, I will never yuck someone else's yum. That is my long-standing strategy. And I I will call things good that other people will say is not good because a lot of it is subjective.
Yes. I'm just saying that Eddie's taste is not the best and should not be considered
Normal?
You suck.
normal.
Oof. His taste is subjective to him, sir.
By the way, I
Oh,
watched Free Guy yesterday.
Jumping back about 5 categories of conversation, really quick. Um, since we were talking about Log Horizon, you may notice that my healer outfit is actually cribbed heavily. It's not a perfect recreation, but it's cribbed heavily off of the main character.
Inspired by.
Shit, oh,
Yes, right down to the fact that he's a glass character.
But no, I'm kind of hoping because like since Funimation, this is something I noticed was the fact that all the anime I really wanted to watch was on Funimation and not Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the two like for me watching anime season was like I'm just gonna skip it this time because there was only 2 things I watched on Crunchyroll and I could watch them both at the same time. And that was basically To My Immortal and Slime. Because and this is I noticed that Funimation had pretty much bought out most of the big ticket anime. Because Netflix was sponsoring their own projects of anime, which weren't going to be airing on Japanese TV per se.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Admittedly, they got their hands. They decided to fund Part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and so that will be on TV. But Netflix has an exclusivity deal.
Yeah, I've been seeing more previews for that. I think Netflix is actually putting some umph behind that one.
Yeah, they also were the ones that sponsored they decided to be one of the bigger sponsors to do the Shaman King remake.
Ah, that's a big deal. I mean, I wasn't into it, but a lot of people that I watch are really hyped about that.
Well, it's out on Netflix right now, so because I know a few friends that read Shaman King were like, yeah, the anime was okay, but because it was airing the exact same time that the manga was going on, it did like what most other shonen-esque anime did, which was go off in a direction that not quite the author was hoping for, that the author went into.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm putting that nicely because the only anime that was acknowledged to go in a direction that the author was okay with, to my knowledge, has been Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, there's a reason why that Overlord pumped the brakes. Because we don't need to relive the first time they tried to do Hellsing, do we?
Yeah. God, that.
You could very clearly see the point where they reached where they were outpacing the manga. The story stopped making sense.
Yeah, it's easier just to watch Hellsing Ultimate than to watch the original Hellsing.
Yeah.
That's on my
So
to-do
But
list.
maybe the animation. I think the animation was still pretty good in the later half.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
It was good. I mean, the animation for the original series was good. And I still appreciate some of the things they did, but I mean, after the Valentine Brothers, that was pretty much it. Things really went off the rails.
let's see. I will at least respect the fact that his new series Drifters, the TV series ended roughly when it caught up to the manga, and it's like, yep, nope, we're not doing it anymore until a few years down the line that he's gotten more chapters out.
They learned their lesson. Japan learned their lesson. They're gonna be like, if we reach the point where we're like slightly behind or equal to where the manga's at, we're just gonna stop making the show until the manga catches up.
Or it's like, okay, if we don't have any good manga that we really can do, let's do an anime only thing and then have somebody just adapt a manga for it.
Right? Like there isn't enough manga and anime in the world. Like we can slow down. Slow down, Japan. Jesus.
Um, let's
Yeah,
see, but
I'm optimistic that I mean I'm optimistic only because you you have to go with using Crunchyroll as your platform. Like how can you not? It would
easily
be
they can just say Crunchyroll is good, closing it down. Everything's on Funimation. If you have a
God, that would be
Crunchyroll
such a dumb
subscription,
idea.
you'll be transferred over to a Funimation subscription.
God, that would be so dumb.
Or you could just have
Yeah,
me.
I mean,
But
it's kind of one of those weird things where having multiple options is good on the one hand, but because they keep some competitively priced. But on the other hand, when you have if you want to watch this anime, you need service A. You want to watch this, you need service B. It ends up turning into its own freaking cable package by the time you're done buying everything.
yeah,
I'm
and
thinking that's what they're planning on doing.
I really hope that they keep the two separate and go with the original partnership program that they had before the whole buyout by AT&T, with Crunchyroll being subs, Funimation being dubs. Good with that.
Yeah, but the problem with that
Realist,
is that Crunchyroll like is at least like in the last few years have been doing original stuff that can be subbed and dubbed. Like why would you put that artificial like you only do subs and you only do dubs? Like it should be that Crunchyroll is the platform and Funimation Studios and Crunchyroll Studios just keeps creating shit. Like the only thing that needs to change is that Crunchyroll is the platform. I don't have to go to a Funimation website or app and a Crunchyroll website and app for the things that both the companies own. I just go to the Crunchyroll app and everything I want is there, owned by both
yeah,
companies.
but
At
and
least
that's the
that's what I
thing
think.
that
It's obvious.
yeah, but by that nature, since Crunchyroll was bought out by Funimation,
Hmm.
if they're going to go down to one app, they're going to go with their brand, which is Funimation.
But we don't go to Funimation for their app or their collection.
Yes.
We went. Funimation is important to us because they're the ones who like brought us the anime to begin with back in the day. Like they made
Yeah.
strides in production and licensing, localization, all that stuff. Not for their platform. Fuck their
Yeah.
platform.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of the arguments are coming from is like how are they going to approach this like this buyout? Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people hoping for the days when they did the partnership program. Some people are going to go, it's going to be a unified program and everything that Crunchyroll has built up is going to go away because you don't want two brands under the same umbrella competing internally with their own company, even though that actually has happened.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
Oh,
And I know why they do it too.
yeah.
It's to establish
Um,
artificial market competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Whichever side wins, everybody wins.
yeah. Um,
No, it's to establish artificial market competition so the monopoly buster doesn't come down on them.
Mhm.
yeah. And that's why that's why that whole keeping like keeping those two separate but still kind of artificially competing with each other with, oh, you like dubs, then go to Crunchyroll. If you like if you like dubs, you go to Funimation. If you like subs, you go to Crunchyroll.
I mean, I guess that works the way you're describing it, but God, it just seems more complicated to me than just put everything on Crunchyroll. Like, just put everything
Eddie,
Crunchyroll.
Eddie, this is business politics.
Yeah, this isn't about
Yeah.
being logical and being customer facing. It's about how can we get the most money for the least amount of effort.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if that's what it is, then yeah, keep what David's suggesting would work to that advantage. Yeah, absolutely.
And plus the factor that like Crunchyroll in the past few months have actually been working on improving their platform. Like their web viewing one. Like I actually tried out their beta. Holy crap! Is it
You
so
know,
much better than the original like website.
Yeah, they've made some good improvements. You know, but
I
that
just
brings up something else. That like Crunchyroll doesn't do just English subs. They do like multi-language subs and dubs. So like even
Yeah.
your separation about subs and dubs doesn't quite make sense too. Unless we're also going to have a Russian site and a Spanish site and an Italian site. Like
no, Crunchyroll solved that immediately.
no, I'm talking
And
about
you just
the hypothetical stuff we've been talking about.
no, I mean like they technically solved the whole factor of like, yeah, you just go to the same website. It's just the fact that we check where your IP address is coming from, and then we lock you out of that content, even though we still list it.
That's Is that true? Because I've watched other language dubs in Crunchyroll that aren't English or Japanese.
Uh, I've tried watching like a German subtitle one, and it says, "Sorry, this is not available in your content," and that was through the app.
You know what? Why? Let's just try it out. Give me an anime in Crunchyroll, and I'm gonna look it up right now.
Let's go with the simplest one. That one time I was reincarnated by a slime.
Okay,
That's
so
Okay, finally open Syracuse Tower. I'm going to take a bio break.
Copy that.
I
Ready?
am going to. I should be nearly done too. Okay, German dub episode 3 of season 2, I guess. Nope, opens to me with no problem.
Are you going through the website or through the app?
Website.
I was going through the app.
I don't know why the app would
That
be any
could the
different.
difference then.
But why
Yeah.
would that be the difference?
Mm.
The app shouldn't work. I mean, should only be functionally different, not like contextually, contact-wise.
Admittedly, from what I've read, they've mostly been putting some of their text towards the website. They haven't done a lot of updates to any of their apps. So
It's been a bit different on the Sony. Well, on my Sony TV, it's all Android apps. It's looked a little bit different, but I don't know if they incorporated the same thematic changes.
It's probably the same Android app, since Sony uses Android TV.
Hmm.
Um,
All right, the tower's open for me too. So whenever Tom gets back, I'm ready to roll on that.
yeah.
All right.
Oh god, I just saw the Dommel.
Actually,
That's
while we're in Tom,
unfortunate.
I'm gonna get some water because I am out of water, and all this talk about alternate realities is making me thirsty.
Oh. Oh.
God thing, that does not look like it should fly.
There are a lot of mounts in this damn game that do not look like they should fly.
You mean like the polar bear?
Like the polar bear, like the freaking behemoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It flies by sheer force of anger.
That's not a correct answer.
Or heck, I could take on the direwolf. That looks really okay.
Yeah, that
I
looks
didn't
really
lie about
weird.
that. Anyway, I'm back.
Yep.
Eddie's getting water.
Eddie is AFK. Yeah.
I'm back. I'm
Oh,
back.
he's trying to prove.
No, you're not.
No, he's
I'm back.
trying to get
No,
water.
you're not.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm
No,
back.
you're
I
not.
swear. It's right here. I'm on camera. Look, I'm on camera. I got Mountain Dew.
You said you were getting water. I call shenanigans.
The water was not cold. I changed my mind.
Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and fire one of these off. All right, that's 5. All right, firing up Circus Tower.
I've been organizing my underpants drawer while you guys have been
Oh,
doing stuff.
Ooh, how responsible of you.
I need more.
What are you, a goddamn adult? Fuck off.
I need a quest to find more. I want my painting
Drawer?
drawer.
oh, here we go.
Then look to our sponsor. Shit, what's the underwear I'm wearing? Ah, crap, I don't remember.
Well,
How
obviously
new?
they're not sponsoring you.
No, oh, Mac Weldon.
It took you that long to remember the name. They're not going to sponsor you.
Yeah, shit!
Okay. Please help us. Guide us.
Okay. This one, most everything is fairly straightforward. This one's not going to have anything weird like the last one did, for the most part.
And
World of
just let
Darkness is the trickier. Has the trickiest of the fights, but
almost all of our deeps are watching cutscenes.
excellent, excellent.
Are the tanks being respectful and not going ahead? Looks like it.
Well, you literally can't. We're still
They're still
trapped
trapped.
inside the ring.
Well, yeah, but
You
usually it
think
stops
I
by
would
the
do
end of the
that?
cutscene.
Oh, we're Alliance A.
Oh no, I am.
That means
tank.
literally nothing. Other
We're
than
the
the
A
fact that
team.
Sanger is
Do
the tank.
do. I can't do the theme song.
That's actually for the best because that means that we're not getting DMCA'd off of that.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when it together comes to plan.
Oh boy.
I got the one on the left.
Kill things.
I got the one
Okay.
on the left. Okay, we'll leave it to you, Andy.
What about these
Roll it out.
untold Kanochis?
Kill things. If it is an enemy, it must die.
Sorry, didn't catch
Hello?
that. Quite fast.
Oh, actually, there is one mechanic that I do need to warn you about, but I'll warn you about it when we get to that boss.
Kunoichi's.
Because I don't remember which boss it is just this moment. But I'll remember for damn sure when we get to him. Actually, there's a couple mechanics in this tower.
I would think there'd be some.
Yeah, it wasn't terribly crazy on this one. All right, this room's clear.
Clear.
Continuing forward. There's two sets of stairs. It doesn't matter
Don't matter.
fun.
Go to the one you want.
because
Do
it
what you
loops
do.
back around immediately on the next floor.
I like how one of our teammates is going around with Master Culinarian.
I mean, that's the thing.
Hey,
Okay.
All right, Scylla.
Ooh, this
I
one's
don't
freaky
think
looking.
had anything particularly cool. Kill boss, kill ads. And avoid things. Nothing too particularly unique.
what about the balls?
You're not going to be able to do anything with them. Just soak them and get healed. And if you get the ice ball, sorry, you're going to be deep frozen for a second.
Die.
I think my ball glitched. Oh wait, no, it's eating me. I'm dying.
No dying allowed. Oh, God.
No.
I couldn't get that heal off in time.
Yep. I'm
Give me a
frozen.
second. Whoop. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
about
there
to
we
be
go.
too, and that's not good. Oh, never mind, that's that kind.
I thought they touched you and then popped, not touch you and then drink your lifeblood like a vampire.
I thought I rezzed you.
I am
Oh,
currently
frozen.
dead on the floor.
Frozen.
Alliance B is in trouble.
Yeah, Alliance A is in trouble.
Oh boy.
And I'm deep frozen.
Ooh.
Can I do anything about that?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh shit. If you can't get to a puddle.
Oh, get to a puddle. Shit, I thought those were bad.
Alliance A has no healers. Alliance B is about to lose its second healer. Alliance C is doing all right.
And dead.
And
It's all up to C now.
I should be able to handle it.
I mean, like, Sill's got like 8%.
What's the message we're getting here? So you take the balls to the tethers.
We take the balls to the tethers, apparently. I've never actually gotten that to work, but...
What are the tethers for future reference?
The light pillars on the sides.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should just simply
I'm gonna do my best.
Wait, you're still alive?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm-
our
Yep.
tank is still alive.
Sanger is a
Oh, there's
survivor.
some sort of slow recovery here.
So that tank is Gunbreaker,
I
which
am.
actually can self heal a little bit.
Sanger,
Being
you can do
petrified
it.
doesn't help.
No, Sanger! Come on, Sanger! No!
Damn.
I'm just no.
Oof.
Quit killing
That
the
was-
staff heads.
Well, that was painful.
That was particularly rough.
Just kill the boss. It's like,
So, kids, what did we learn?
don't
More
get
deeps.
wrecked. Don't
Yeah,
get wrecked.
don't get wrecked.
Okay.
I've literally never seen a wipe to this boss.
Let us do Fireball, go search for frozen people.
All right,
Alright, second verse, not same as the first.
we do better this time.
Alright, so we're going to take the advice that was provided. If you get a lightning orb, try and tether it onto one of the 3 light pillars.
Those are those huge lightning things I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Noted.
No, don't hurt me.
Okay.
And we're going to ignore the pillar, or we're going to ignore the...
Wow. Frozen, damn it!
What do I do with fire? I think.
Go to a fire pillar, I believe.
There you are.
Oh, I got it.
Oh no, Vitesse.
God damn it.
There we go.
Oof. Did we lose Vitesse?
Maybe.
Okay, he teleported out.
That was fun.
Yeah, I
Welcome
saw
back.
I
that.
saw you standing literally in the middle of a beam, and I'm like, that's not good.
Well, what's funny, what happened is I got resurrected just in time for Ancient Flare to go off.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw that. I was pissed off about that.
And I was standing
Just
10 feet away
rescue.
from a puddle.
Okay,
I was
which
standing
one's
literally
yours?
10 left. In
Okay.
these, it's always left, center, right. Granted, like I said before, it doesn't really matter if we get enough DPS where we can just sit here and just burn it all down together as one family. Then it really doesn't matter.
2 worlds, 1 family. Sorry.
And here's Green Dragon.
Yeah, I'm tanking you, boy.
Yes, you are. You are indeed the tankiest.
No, Elliot, give it back. He's mine.
It's mine.
He's mine.
Nope. Apparently, Elliot is the tankiest tank.
Where
And
are
now
you?
we have a bunch of clones to take out.
Ugh. Mm. It's
Trying to
big
remember
one.
what's the acceptable for a group of clones? Is it a war?
A war. A war of clones.
Oh, there's an Une clone. There's an Une clone. And that's it for clones. We continue upward.
A Clone War has begun, they have.
Onward.
Onward and downward?
No, upward.
But we're
If you
going
see
down
downward,
the
you're
tower.
going the wrong way.
But we're going down the tower.
But we're going up the tower.
Sugar,
going
we're going
down.
down swinging.
I think this one's fairly basic tank and spank, if I remember right. Keep an eye out for mechanics to worry about, but I don't think this one has any. I think this one's just a tank and spank.
Yikes! I don't like what that is.
Yeah, I was going to say, as you might guess, those are things to dodge.
Up.
Also things to dodge. We're doing a pretty good job here of dodging things. Ignore ads. Focus.
Yep. That's no good.
Almost got him. Like I said, fairly basic tank and spank.
Boom. Boom, got him.
Trying to remember which is next.
Trying to remember myself. Because half the
I think
time,
the
whenever
next boss. I think the next boss might be Amon.
it probably is.
No, it isn't.
That no, like proper boss.
Yeah, this is not a boss. This is an encounter. This one, try and stay away from center field, just because the dragon's gonna do a fire swoop. And if you get hit in it, it'll sting a bit. Oh, he did it off to the side this time. Never mind.
Is that all you
Basically,
got?
you don't want to be crazy
Ow.
Yeah.
stacked.
Oh, hello. What are you? No, stop it.
It's a red dragon. That's what it is.
No, I'm talking Hauka.
Oh, yeah. And ads as well. We won't be allowed to leave until all the ads are dead.
There we go.
Ding dong, the ads are dead.
And we go up another floor.
But we keep going down.
Now the red carpet is here.
My favorite carpet.
Oh, they rolled it out for us.
And we're tracking mud all over it. Mud and blood.
Mud and blood, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Amon.
Excellent. Okay, so this dude does a move called Curtain Call. Late on in the fight, there's gonna be stuff to stand behind when he does it. If you're not
Are
standing behind it, you will die, and I will laugh. I will point and laugh.
Be prepared to laugh.
That or rescue. I might rescue one of you if I'm feeling generous, and I notice in time.
Oh, hey, look, experimental byproduct number 66.
Oh yeah,
wonder what-
kill those experiments. Pretty much just generically kill the ads. Ooh, that stung a bit.
Does curtain call actually bring down curtains?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention as soon as that. Note for you also, Kasmi. There's a special debuff in this one. I forget exactly what it's called, but essentially it's a bomb. You can Asuna it.
Okay.
Nope, you're mine.
And I'm a frog. That is concerning.
I had a target on me.
Okay, he's dropping ice. He's getting ready to curtain call. I'm dead though, so it doesn't matter. I got eaten as a frog. Get behind ice, get behind ice, get behind ice.
I'm gonna smack him from behind the ice.
Alright, everyone in our alliance survived. Or in our party survived.
He's mine now. I'm the tank.
That's because both of the other tanks are dead.
Oh.
And Spee, I think, just got annihilated.
Yep, because they didn't pay attention. That's okay, we can do it.
You can do it.
1%. 050322, yes, okay. Our party did the heavy lifting.
What is the Allegan catalyst?
It's used for doing something.
I still
Should
haven't
I be-
figured that out.
Should I be needing that or just greeting that?
I believe that falls under need. I
Oh.
just pass it because it's not actually useful anymore, at least. Hi,
You're
Sunday.
You're looking buffer than normal.
Yes,
Normally
yes.
you're like Bowie.
Kind of reminds me of Akuma.
Goody. We have a bunch of people in cutscenes, and yeah, here we are fighting.
Elliot, you
Okay.
fuckwit. No.
So, two things to note about the fight with Zonde. First thing is, well, I mean, other than dodge the everything, that's a common note. First thing is that at a couple points during the fight, he's going to pop off the field and some circles are going to show up. They're like the rips in Chrysalis, except they don't need to be LB3'd. They just need to be taken care of ASAP.
Okay, what about these spheres?
They need to be stood in to soak. Because if you don't soak them, that's what happens. Did you see all the multiple damage stacks?
Alliance
Okay.
C has been reduced to 50% effectiveness.
Circles, circles, circles. Break them all fast. Break them all fast. Outer circles also. Stonefalls also. We are working with limited head count, so we got to do what we can with what we got. You are a monk. I don't. Fuck it. Whatever. Someone needs to res you. Oh, goody. Get in the water. Get in the water, or get in the air. Levitation.
Ow!
I
Fuck.
don't think I
Not
got
fast
it.
enough.
And then out. Sorry, that's the other one I was trying to mention, and then I got sidetracked with everything.
Thank you, sir.
Shit. This is what happens when I try and res someone in someone else's party. This is getting messy.
Oop.
This is just getting messy.
Sorry.
Get,
Didn't
oh,
see
get
if
those
I-
balls.
Res.
Okay. Ow, ow, I'm out. I'm out. Shit.
I'm dead.
Yeah, so am I. This is a wipe.
I'll do my best, everybody.
This is a wipe because there's not going to be enough DPS for the circles, if nothing else. And there is another circle phase coming.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
Use Knight isn't that happy.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, this is just bad.
I'm just gonna stand right here. Let people see how bad it gets. Watch my death in vain.
Well, it's a good way to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Are you
I know,
still
everyone-
alive?
I'm still alive because I am Gunbreaker. I survive.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna win this.
Yeah, you're not going to survive this. There's literally zero chance of you surviving that.
Whee!
Alright, hurry up and release and come back.
I don't
Yep.
think these people are gonna wait.
Oh, they're actually waiting.
Bye.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's waiting for me.
Oh man, now they're being dicks on chat too.
Of course.
Alright. There we go. Thank you.
Alright, let's do this.
I guess I want to be a tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
You survived the longest, so you get to be tank.
Oh, that's nice, everybody. Making me pop my healing cooldown.
Sorry, I'm not used to you tanking. Usually Elliot steals it from you right away.
Oh, Elliot stole it from me anyway.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay,
I
we
mean,
need people in circles. We need people in circles. We need people in circles.
People
Okay.
in circle.
I keep on pressing the right combination and I keep on getting the wrong thing.
We just need to
Because
stand in
as
them.
long as everyone's... Yeah, all you have to do is stand in it till it booms.
Okay.
Okay, see,
Good.
now everyone's healthy. Alright, now we blow up these circles. Now we blow up these circles. Doesn't matter if we start Stonefall first and finish with Star. We start Star and finish with Stone, as long as all 5 are boom.
Okay.
All
And
5 are
that's it.
boom. We're healthy. Alright, now in a second here, he's going to drop a bunch of Dark Circle AoEs.
Yeah.
Drop
oh
them
boy.
as needed.
Draconis?
And then immediately jump onto those.
Okay.
Because that's your air. That's your air for Quagga.
Well, I probably didn't actually get onto it last time.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, get out of the red puddles too.
Oh no.
Okay, so now see how we did a lot better this time?
Ah!
That's good. Fuck. Where are you? I'm gonna come over here and res this. I'm gonna come over here and res this dude.
Okay. Yeah, Alliance B has... Oh, God.
I'll
And
take
in
this
circle.
one.
God damn it.
Get in circles. Okay, fine. You take that one. I'll take this one.
Didn't realize
Wow.
that it hadn't popped yet. Okay.
All right, keep breaking them. There's still more to go. Faster, faster, faster. Why are we so close? Okay,
Because
good.
some
We did it.
people went to the same one.
Well, yeah, but we still had enough DPS once we spread it out. Okay, so we should have dark circles. Don't stand in them until now. Move to them.
Ow, why did I die?
I don't know. What'd you do wrong?
I don't know. I was in the circle and I moved away.
No,
Thank you.
Sometimes the hitbox on it is very strange.
Yeah, and all hitbacks or VSync.
Okay, I guess I'm okay now. Nope. The fuck?
I was trying to heal. I got a lot of people taking damage, needing my
No,
attention.
It's
Get the
okay.
circles. Oh, never mind. It's okay.
Screw that.
Nobody getting rep from me. Not a single fucking one. Not a single fucking one.
I
It's
don't
not
like
Zero
like
the
we're going to be
deserving.
getting a commendation from them either, so.
I got one.
search.
Oh.
Okay.
But that's also because I was healing and resing, so I don't know.
Okay.
We got a little bit more quest work, and then one more of those, boys. We got the World of Darkness. And that's where shit's gonna hit the fan. Because that's where Puppy is.
Hooray!
And
I got
Yay.
to wind up on Unite.
yay, Onion Knight. I think I won it one time. I don't think anybody's going to get the proper orchestron roll because, yeah, 97.
Oh, damn. Onion Knight dropped?
Onion Knight dropped, yeah.
Yep, I got her.
Aww. I didn't even bother
already
looking.
have this. I already have the Shattered Orchestron roll.
Oh.
So, anybody want it?
I'm pretty sure I already have it.
Well, I was talking to the people that probably don't have it.
I don't.
I mean,
think
I
I
know,
probably-
but I was chiming in, damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't trade anything, so.
I got a commendation.
Wow.
Wow.
One.
Tank comms. Tank
Because
comms.
Because you survived that one time.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Someone was like, wow, this dude's pretty fucking hardcore.
I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm the only one here, but I'm gonna beat him.
Actually,
Okay,
no,
so-
I think, no, it was probably less that. It was probably first boss, second round, where we were the only one, was it first boss, second round, or was it, no, it was second boss, where we were the only party to survive, and so he was just tanking the whole fight, or the last end of the fight.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here, explain something to me in the last fight. At the very end there, where I died twice, one of those energy balls was following me. I thought I was supposed to isolate myself so it doesn't blow up in other people's faces. Was that correct?
Okay, pause. So the hard and fast rule is, whenever you have one of those, if the
Huh.
marker or arrow is red, you isolate. If the marker or arrow is blue, that usually means that you need to be near friends to help soak it, or you're going to take massive damage.
The marker?
So it works reverse. The red means that it's massive damage to you and anyone near you. The blue means it's massive damage, but it's shared by anyone near you.
Okay. I didn't realize it was a marker, or I didn't notice it. I'll have to keep my eyes out open for that from now on.
Yeah, when it first tethers to you, it puts an arrow over your head, and it was probably the blue arrow one.
Okay.
I gotta love that guy. You guys not pay attention to the game? I'm sorry, I'm drowning in information overload that I don't know exactly what to look for.
Why don't you
Is,
try
like-
explaining it, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here trying to kind of rattle things off as we're going through it, but the challenge is that we're also going through it so fast and so much is happening that it's kind of hard to kind of try and do in even over voice as it's
Yeah.
happening. Instead, conversely, if we were worried about the strats, we could have paused, asked if anyone needed to go over the strats, and went over the strats. You know, like reasonable people, instead
No,
of
but
being
I
a
like
So-
dickbag about it.
That
What
one
the
guy
fuck
too,
is
to
up-
call him out. I like that when you call him out. Like, yeah, totally being an elitist asshole totally helps.
Yeah, it's like when we all go to sleep tonight, we're all gonna think, oh wow, that one guy who knew the whole dungeon was so cool.
Yeah.
Classic tank aggro war.
So tell me, what is it with these last two runs where now we have like a bunch of people and everyone is like eager to fucking start fights while people are in cutscenes? We haven't had that problem the entire time. We've been at least
I
on
noticed
stream
it too.
anyway.
I think it's something to do with.
That has to
probably
do with this is a combination of multiple things. One of which is that this is old content that, or for a lot of people, old content that we've done 1,001 times before, and so we have the mechanics relatively well memorized, except for me because I'm a lazy douche and don't like doing alliance roulette, and that's part of why everyone has them. If you look at your roulettes now that you've done the first two, you have a new roulette available after your cutscene, of course. You now have the Alliance Raids roulette.
I thought there was one more part of this raid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's
Okay.
a third one.
There is, but all of the roulettes require, well, all
Completion.
except for experts require completion of at least 2 qualifying events. Just like how your leveling roulette didn't activate until you completed 2 of the first 3 dungeons.
But yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like you have a lot of people who already know the strats and are like, okay, we're just gonna do this. And then the other half is we have a lot of people who don't know the strats. They're just doing this. Nobody's willing to try and sit down and explain with them. And so they're trying to learn like how everybody else does in all the other trials, duties, primals, where it's just
It's like the guy forgot what it was like to play this for the first time, and things think, well, the first time I played this, I must have known exactly what was going on the whole time. Why don't these newbies know? Because I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Part of it, that is part of it as well, is that you get people that they've run through it with nothing but seasoned veterans, that everything went smoothly, everything went smoothly, everything went smoothly. So they're like, oh, well, everything always goes smoothly here. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I went through it, none of that happened.
What?
Yeah.
Going smoothly, or
Yeah, like a majority of people must have been like experts, because first time I went through that, I had no idea what was going on, and everything just seemed to happen okay.
I know for my first time, like I kept dying, but I was a black mage, which means I was useless deeps. So people were
Well,
more.
I won't say useless. Deeps is never useless, but not a priority job.
Yeah.
Bye, Nero.
Hi, Nero.
yes.
Hi, Nero. Bye, Nero.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, Nero.
time to go get my Cacbot cards.
Oh, just now?
Oh, hey, I
Now
got it.
that area's cleared out some?
No, I just remembered that I haven't done it.
Ah. Ah, yes, because we were having that whole conversation before you joined us.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I joined late because I didn't think you guys wanted to listen to my gross mouth noises.
We're not that
You
kind
have
of
to go
stream.
all the way back out again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And more story. The good thing is, though, once we complete the next area, the World of Darkness,
Yeah.
that is the last party up and fight stuff of 2.x.
Okay, because it was supposed to be the Steps of Fate that was supposed to be the last one.
Correct.
Okay.
No,
I
thank you.
don't.
I'll keep
Yeah.
standing here by the. I'll keep standing here by the sexy hexagon.
I'm gonna just be by here the camp.
How can hexagons be sexy? They have no curves.
I see turtle. Tort. Tort detected.
Like the correct character.
I just realized in another month or month and a half or so, we're gonna actually have enough people to make doing Alex worthwhile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which I'm a little bit happy about because Alex is fun.
Hell
Are we talking proper Alex or just simply the?
Proper Alex. It's an 8-man team.
Well,
Yep.
yes, well, I know, but I'm saying like proper or just sort of semi-proper.
Proper.
Proper.
Okay. Like we actually have to perform correctly.
I mean, we could fudge it if everyone wanted to.
I mean, like, me and Cosme did kind of fudge our way through the first arm.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have invited me along. That way you could have gotten your blue spells from in there.
Actually, most of the people there were just doing it under non-limited jobs. So.
Oh, like you. So you wasn't. It wasn't like fudge.
Yeah, it wasn't like fudge, but it was like we had gotten God, what's his face? Down to like 6% before his buddy showed up. I'm pretty sure most of the people that we partnered up with were 80s. Because I think I saw a few resistance weapons in that group, and I'm like, ooh. Oh.
What was that? I'm not comfortable with that.
I feel like there should be like a Jabba the Hutt laughing going on.
Oh, I just realized what else we'll be doing pretty soon too, in about the same time frame.
Bug boy.
Sky piracy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes. I'm listening. What?
I'm waiting on that one.
That's the Void
Dunscythe.
Arc.
Dunscythe. Void Arc, Dunscythe, and the Weeping City of Mach.
I think the entire thing is called the Void Arc. Mostly because of the fact that that's where it starts.
Yeah, the first one's the Void Arc, and that's kind of yeah.
Yeah, and I need a piece of that to make a bed.
And about 2 months later, we get to do the best one, and by best I also mean most triggering for some people.
Which
Robin
was...
Oster.
I just finished that. I still don't know half the mechanics there.
Really? I mean, granted, I haven't done it in ages now, so I don't remember most of the mechanics either.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But Robin Oster is fun because not only is it if you're a fan of tactics, it's a very deliberate callback to tactics as well as a very deliberate callback to 12.
Yay!
But it literally pounds into your face the fact that they are in fact a shared Ivalice.
As well as kind of linking it to this game as well.
As well as also kind of linking it to 9.
Well, 9 had this weird connection with all of them, but that's more spoilers for 9. I had that.
I really should play 9 at some point. I've yet to play
I
it.
had the end game spoiled for me the other day.
You really should play 9, yes.
I mean, and it's not like I've been avoiding it. It's just that couldn't do it. Like, haven't had a chance to do it.
Good game. You know what? Honestly, When Wild Arms ends, that might be our next game. I might play 9 on stream.
Ooh. Is there a remake for that coming up soon?
There's an HD remaster which was released, I believe.
Yeah, the remaster's out.
Hmm.
Which I'm gonna have to pick up the Steam remaster because I don't have a football, so I wouldn't have any way of doing proper streaming. Because I think right now I only have it for the PlayStation.
I thought you got it for your Switch, but
No, I definitely didn't get it for Switch. Actually, maybe I did get it for PC. I don't remember. I'll have to check Steam later. I don't feel like doing it right now.
So, are we kind of free and clear for the next bit?
We're relatively close to World of Darkness. So I wouldn't get too involved.
Okay. Yeah, just need to know if I have time to clear some stuff or if I should be on alert.
I mean, it seems like the cutscenes are taking me right. I'm right back at the Crystal Tower. I don't know how far I am from actually getting the next raid, though.
If you're on the quest, the World of Darkness, you're relatively close.
And that's also
they're
just happens
just
to be the
ping ponging us back and forth, so it's a bit hard
Yeah.
to tell.
also just happens to be the last quest I need to finish my adventure book.
Oh, you have World of Darkness in your book for this week?
Yep.
Nice. Plus, doing this with us, you're getting a bunch of second chances. You're probably capped on them.
No, I'm one short, so
Oh, well, this will do it.
yeah. Because man, I burned through a lot of second chances on this last one.
Did you do a bunch of retry or a bunch of shuffles or?
Yeah, I did shuffle like 3 times. So.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, but I can go to Mordona and turn in that quest. Because now I have all 3 pearls. I'm curious
Ooh.
as to what I get for it.
So even The Last of Us has a PS5 upgrade. Good, I'll finally be able to finish that game.
Oh, nice.
I think so. I don't.
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear? Skyrim Special Edition is coming out.
Yeah.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Which
They did
I
it.
guarantee if you have the PS4 Skyrim, you don't get a free upgrade to it. You got to buy it all over again.
Yep.
The freaking, I swear to God, Bethesda, you need to stop. You need to stop with the EA business model. You need to stop releasing the same game every year.
Sites for like $1. It's selling, the game you already played 10 years ago again.
And you know what they're adding?
What?
HD textures. And everybody's favorite Creation Club shit.
Which Creation Club is already in the PS4 version, so that's not really an ad.
It's all free.
All free?
Yeah, they're basically just making a bunch of Creation Club stuff base game.
Oh. Huh.
That's their big sell, is that, hey, we got, 4K, whatever, 8K textures now, and you get a bunch of for Creation Club stuff that's
the World of
You know what?
Darkness is now accessible.
I almost don't blame them, because obviously the people buying this are people who don't have a PC and are just playing the game for every generation of console that they own, and for some reason still want to play Skyrim. Like, I guess that's for them, because like, who else is that fucking for?
I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I own Skyrim for the 360 and the PS4. I'm not gonna lie. I am part of that problem, but I'm not gonna buy it again for the PS5. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't even have a PS5, so it doesn't matter. It's not a part of the conversation. But
I won't.
doing it.
I didn't even finish Skyrim when at all. I've never, so I'm not a customer. But I am excited for it. Mostly because I get to play a lot of upgraded versions of the PS4 games I haven't finished it or want to replay. Like, I haven't done Persona 5 Royal. I'm definitely going to play that on a PS5 entity. God of War, didn't finish that. Going to play on PS5. Sekiro, didn't finish that. Going to play on my PS5. So much to do.
Demon Souls, have not played that. Need to play
Yep.
it in HD.
Yep,
Playing
going to play
on
that.
PS5.
Can play shit of that game. And it obviously integrate like we talked about, so I'm excited for that too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be plenty to do. Plenty to do. Okay, I'm good now. I have the quest. I have the dungeon. I have the raid.
All right. So that's everyone has it. So we'll fire off one of these bad boys. All right, and let's cue it up.
Toodles McPherson.
Is entering or exiting this door here going to cause problems?
No.
Okay.
The only time you'd have to worry on
Oh.
full zone would just be if it delays you in being able to accept, or if the party composition were to change, which it's not going to.
Well, shit. Guess who wasn't paying attention to their abilities?
What's that?
I got level 54 on the first Crystal Tower dungeon, and I have Veracure now.
No, you don't, because it's 50 sync.
Oh shit, you're right. That's why I didn't notice. Fuck. Well, oh well.
But you'll have Veracure for later.
Yep.
Stuff.
I appreciate the interest in Veracure, but it is not currently going to be available for you in this content. Oh,
Sorry
hey,
about
this is
the delay.
spicy. We're missing. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we're missing 2 DPS for once.
Well, I was trying to do a repair. So.
Oh, you
I was
were
like,
one of the
wait.
2?
Yes.
Oh.
I was like, why is there a turtle coming here?
Handle.
Oh, it's like, what is he doing?
I don't think you
Ooh.
want me to have broken gear.
Yeah, that would be
Probably not. No.
not optimal.
Admittedly,
Wow,
I
most of our
don't
team is
think the
watching
gear breaking is
cutscenes.
as bad as some games, so...
Oh, hey, we got Lazy Gator.
Feel sad. The 2 other buns in here.
All right.
Oh,
This
dark
is gonna
hair.
be when the alliance really matters.
I feel ostracized.
Oh, we have-
Okay.
We have 2
We are
ninjas.
B. We're Betty.
We're boobles.
We're getting into Betty.
Okay,
boy.
so our center.
And I was just gonna say, I really hope we're not B.
I actually prefer B.
I don't want to get forward.
No, mine.
Granted, with this many new people, I kind of don't want to be B, but at the same time I do, because at least I know those of us on voice are going to be able to listen to what's going on and understand what to do.
Ah!
Oh, Congo's hurt. Save Congo.
I
Holy
don't think
shit.
I'm gonna survive this.
There's like a little sliver I'm able to fucking survive in. Oh, shit.
I got you back up to full, and then
Tried,
Yeah.
Congo. I tried.
Thank you
Ah.
for trying, but
Ah! Run away.
all right, Congo. Let me help you up off the floor.
What the
Okay,
fuck? What
I'll pick
happened?
up Baron.
What the fuck even happened?
You got hit by something and died.
Yeah, shit.
Clearly. Oh, secret really quick for when you die and get rezzed, stand still until you get healed. You have like a second or 2 of invincibility frames as long as you do nothing.
Oh, like not even attack?
Like
Okay.
literally set down the controller, nothing. Or
Okay.
don't touch the keyboard, nothing.
I will do that next time. Apologies
I
for...
am the better man.
Wow. Hashtag toxic masculinity.
I am made of liver cells. I am better man.
And
And
here
only
all I
one
have
of-
is a Chianti.
Oh, fuck. I don't like. I'm out. I'm out.
Alright.
You're like,
Nope. You're not out. We're doing this. We're doing
That
this.
that is every
You
nightmare I've ever had.
There's a glowing thing. Should we stand on it?
So the secret of the glowing things. Okay, so the way this works, there are several things you need to know. One of which is this right here. Remember what color you're standing in when this goes off. Next
Okay.
time it goes off, you need to stand in the opposite color. So I was just in red, so I'll be moving to blue.
Unfortunately, I
next
was moving
thing-
across at the time, so I can't remember which one it was.
Which debuff do you have? What's the name of it? Brand of the...
Brand of the Sullen.
Okay, that's blue, so you need red next time. Second thing, break these hourglasses. If you see the gray tick-tock, wherever that lands, is when all this hourglasses are destroyed, is going to be where everything that stands there dies. Look away from everything. Look, sir, outside. If you failed on that and you got a doom counter, stand on a glowing circle. If you fail on that as well, you die.
Dead. Hello, I'm tanking again.
I tried to tell you and you did not listen.
I was running to the circle when I died.
No! Damn it! My heal was just fucking going off. Okay, I'm fucked, because I'm not going to be able to get to the right color. God damn it.
I was tanking. I was doing it.
I was trying to do about 12 things at once. You'll hopefully forgive me for not being able to get that heal at the last second when I already had a heal going on you that failed.
Thank you.
Alright, so let me get you some health. Here you go, have fun, kid.
Back to storming the castle.
Think they're gonna make it?
50-50. Ah, look away.
Look away, look away, look away, look away, look away. If you failed at that, go stand on a glowy now. Now, don't delay. Damn it, lazy, you're gonna die.
I got this one.
Okay. Which one'd you get? Because there's two of them.
Lazy Gator.
Okay, I'll get Karna then. I need to definitely make sure I get blue, because I'm gonna really hurt if I do this, if I fuck that up. Oh shit! I'm not gonna make it in time. This is gonna fucking hurt. Yep.
Don't worry, we're finishing this up.
I survived!
There's the coffers. Yeah.
I spent so much time resing people that I could not get to where I needed to be.
I was at the end of that fight. I was like, oh boy, where'd all my magic go?
Yeah,
Me, it was like, oh,
remember to pretty much, once you get to like 80% magic, start rolling your lucid dreaming on cooldown.
Yeah, like I've been forgetting to lucid dream.
versus me,
Yeah.
where it's like, I was going like, oh, hey, I'm losing health. I'll just pop Aurora. Oh, wait, I
Okay,
can't pop
hello,
Aurora.
Scalia. Stop running ahead.
Also, second hint, don't forget about your Whispering Dawn.
God damn it, idiots!
Yeah,
Okay, is this just a repeat from the previous fight?
Not
Or
quite. It's weaker.
Well, yeah. But there's forbidden gates.
Gates must die ASAP. Gates are 1000% prio.
Because guess what? We're going to be dealing with Zonde again, too.
If the gate does not get destroyed, it summons ads. They become the new prio.
Hello,
And
Zonde.
a clone of Zonde. The clone is not as bad, and again, gates.
No, you don't do good tank job. I steal it from you, sir.
Okay, all the gates died that time. Good. Oh shit, that's a Quagga. Oh, Quago was interrupted? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can actually interrupt it on this one.
Nice. That was smooth. Great, that
Criminal.
wasn't a boss,
Good.
so I'm glad. Okay, 5-headed dragon. This note is for you, Sanger. Tank it against the back wall.
Yep. Hopefully, I can actually grab the tank this time. Nope, they're being butts, but
But they're pulling at the right place, it looks like.
yeah.
Closer to it.
Yeah, not ideal, but this one is once again dodge things. The closer they tank to the wall, the easier it is to dodge things, but dodge things.
Okay. Does this have tail swipes?
Yes,
I don't think it does.
it does.
Okay, cool. Let's move away from the tail then.
It doesn't do it very often, but it's there.
Okay.
It does also have ads. Ads are a concern. It does white breath a lot, which, as long as it's being faced correctly, doesn't fucking matter for most of us. Discordance, break the heads. Break all the heads. I don't see any more heads.
Yeah, we broke them.
Good. Which means Discordance does a modest amount of damage instead of a nasty one. Avoid those. Bad. Baron, that was a bad.
They look so nice though. You can't be blamed.
Yo, I can blame the fuck out of you.
Oh,
Here
hello.
we go again. We've got another... things must die. Things must die. Nope, damn it. DPS must die.
What? What was that?
DPS
I'm
isn't
sorry.
doing their job of dealing damage, obviously.
DPS was also not doing their job of avoiding fucking poison markers.
Owie.
Yes, that would hurt, wouldn't it? Alright, Lazy. Get back in the fight. My MP is hurting. Okay, this fight's almost over, though. God, I wish I had thin air at this level. Or a size, something, anything. Okay. Fight's over. Which one's it? It's not Puppy yet. Oh, it's almost Puppy.
It's
Puppy
almost
is the
Puppy.
next boss. Alright, so the way this fight works, we are Alliance B, which means we are the Belly Alliance. The way that works is when he breaks his chains, he's going to summon a bunch of ads. One of the type of ads is going to be gastric juices. You go over and stand next to it, and it's going to mini you. Then you look for the purple puke puddle and stand in it. With those two things done... Oh, wait. Before that, we've got these dudes. When you start fighting him, stand underneath him unless there's an AoE, in which case avoid the AoE. If you're targeted, stand opposite from everyone else.
Fuck. I'm
When
excited.
he'll knock you off to the lower platform and then just jump back up. But he'll use a move called Shockwave. If you're standing underneath him, you won't be knocked off.
Or knocked away and take damage.
You'll be knocked away and take damage, but you won't be knocked off.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Oh, no! No, I'm gonna die. I gotta heal. This is messy. Red Mage is gonna be dead down there. Oh no, he survived. For now. Because I couldn't fucking get that heal off in time, because Shockwave.
Uh-oh.
And it's okay, you're gonna get swallowed and spit out. It's okay.
Bam.
Okay, we
And we continue. Alright, go ahead, Baron, release and use the teletransporter.
Roger.
The reason why you want to release and use the transporter all the time is so that
It's faster to get back together.
Yeah.
B for belly.
C for chains, A for aids.
Okay, so we are directly on the boss.
Pretty much.
If somebody wasn't spamming. Did we lose?
Nope.
It is.
no, I'm still here.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just focused on typing. I was trying to make sure I got that across in time. Alright, chains are broken, so find a gastric juice ad and get messed up, and then get in the purple puke puddle he's going to put down. It's incredibly important that we do this in that exact order.
Okay.
Because if
Shrunk.
we don't, I'm not seeing a gastric juice.
We wiped? Oh,
Did you get the gastric?
yes I did. Hello.
Okay.
Got mini,
I don't
but
see the
I
guy- okay.
can't do anything.
You stand in the purple?
Yeah, I think I was.
This is the first
okay.
time I've actually done this.
Okay, there I am.
He's gonna eat the marked people.
Wow.
Eh.
That is crazy as fuck.
Alright, damage everything that you can see.
Doing so.
Kill unknowns are priority just so that they don't damage us. And then stomach wall damage. Once we do enough damage to the stomach walls, we're going to get kicked back out.
He's gonna puke us out.
Yeah, and then he'll collapse, which will allow the chains team to do their thing.
Ow!
There we go.
And no. Weirdly enough, that's the first time I've actually done that.
That was weird, and I liked it.
Okay. What am I supposed to attack?
Keep attacking him.
I can't select him.
Eric,
Shit. Okay, there we go. We got him fettered. Alright, from here it should be easy money. From here it should be a standard tank and spank.
Oof. I thought I dodged that. Thank you.
Because if he wasn't refettered, that move right there would have just wiped out several people in a single move. Like, completely killed. Basically, think of it like other games in Rage Timer, except it's avoidable by doing the mechanics correctly.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Yay.
Demon boots of aiming.
All right, and now it's time for the big face. This one is simple. If you are not a
Oh wait, I'm
Why?
B.
Why is that pause there?
I think we lost his audio again.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
I stopped talking so I could type.
Okay.
Fair.
Fan in her face. Yeah.
You
All
can.
right.
Okay, so where does that mean melee DPS stands?
To the sides.
Okay.
I'm not going first. I am not going to be that ass butt. Thank you, Kuwabata. Ta.
So yeah, the other thing, we need to soak the meteors, and when we're doing the clouds phase, if you stand in between her and the clouds, that makes the clouds move slower. Oh shit! I forgot to keep running. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
I gotcha.
That is my fault. I completely fucking oopsed that. Wait, did you get me or did someone else get me?
I gotcha.
I was rushing. It's like, oh wait, no.
I should not be standing on one of the. I probably should not, but okay. As long as they're all covered, I will stand in the centrish and pop a med 2 out for my friend.
Wow.
Oh.
There's a.
All right, it's cloud time. It's cloud time.
Oh shit.
There are lots of them, and they move fast. But if you stand between her and them, they move slower.
No, that's not what I'm saying oh shit for.
Why?
Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy XIV.
Uh
I got kicked.
huh. Domo arigato.
Wait, what? You got kicked?
Well, I'm not. I got disconnected somehow. I'm not sure what happened.
Oh yeah, no, it does say you're not here. Hurry up and get back in ASAP if you can.
Character selected was not properly logged out or is currently logged in another client. Locking character out.
Give it a second. You are logged out on our screen, so it should let you back in soonish.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
is
going
that
back
all
in.
the clouds of darkness?
Okay.
Yeah, clouds are good.
Q39. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Shit. What sucky timing.
Hopefully you pop back in before we pop the boss.
I know. Slow down.
I mean,
Slow down.
It's at 18%. There ain't no stopping this train we're on.
Fuck, come on.
All clouds are bastards.
Okay, come on. I'm in. Loading, come on.
You made it. You made it. You made it. I see you on screen.
Yeah, I'm in. Jesus.
Ow.
Oh, I got the very edge of that. Right on the tip of my pee-pee.
Oh. Hey.
Wait. You have
This
one
isn't that
though?
kind of raid. This isn't that kind of raid. You should not be pulling it out. Oh god, that guy's gonna die. That guy's gonna die literally right now. Oh, he's
Whew.
Okay. I'm giving Rin the one because she seems to be okay.
Oh yeah, no, she was 100%.
yeah.
And I don't need that. I don't need the Puff of Darkness. Search.
Give me that puff.
I'm sorry, did you say Puff Puff Give?
No, no. Why would you even know that one?
What do you mean, why would I know that one? Who are you talking to?
God. Let's see how bad I get. Bye, buddy.
Alright. Oh, and I got a comp.
I got no
Nada.
problems. Nobody appreciates my style of healing.
Yeah, I got the
Nobody.
Puff of Darkness.
Yay.
Oh, I got all. Fucking got everything.
Damn.
Oh wait, it's Void Arc that I need that piece to make the bed. Okay.
Alright, with that,
I can
we're
beeline.
officially done with the stuff. We're officially done with the stuff that requires us. That requires
now-
us to be in party like this. Everything from here on out is purely finish the quest chain there. Which there are a couple more quests in that chain because you still have 2 more: the Light of Hope and but I hardly know. And then you have another.
You have about an hour worth of cutscenes to sit there.
Yeah, but they still have a handful of quests before they get to that hour worth of cutscenes too.
Thank you.
There. Have Orchestra roll?
Let's see. Use. Cannot exceed this time because I'm sitting down.
Because the hour worth of cutscenes, I think, is technically in not before the dawn, but the quest right before the dawn,
Yeah.
and then you got before the dawn.
Okay, I am researching what I can do with the stupid Allegan Catalyst now that I have like 3 of them.
Yeah, feel free to say it out loud because I've got on my alt, I've got like 30 of them, mostly from desynthing stuff that I've gotten in there in greeds. Because I'll greed. It's got to be for something.
Nothing that like I need too badly. In fact,
Oh, okay.
most of the stuff, like even the higher level 63 stars stuff, not really that impressive. Except for maybe the wind-up Chimera, that is kind of adorable.